Okay, so only real thing I gotta do today is right here. See how close we got? That's a no-no. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put us in a GFI. Okay. Plain Jane GFI, right? Well, the problem is fan light, right? So GFIs are square, right? So I need double square. This is a double switch, square double switch. Single pole, no big deal. So what I do is I take the two, put them on this, and they got GFI. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get it out here so that I can get to the electrical and I can chase down the power. Cool beans? So what I'm gonna do here is my little alligator clip. Get the wires covered up. Okay, is I'm gonna grab a hot wire. So since I'm gonna be tearing this stuff out anyways, I went ahead and just took wire nuts off. And now I got power to this. Let's turn this on. And then we go find the breaker. Okay, so you can clearly see none of this is marked right. You know that's 220, but I know it's just one of these little ones down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill the kitchen too. You can reset it. Yeah, I'm getting power feed off of both of these breakers, so safer than sorry. So let's go check it out real quick. Yep, we got no power. No power in here. Just get the big lights out. So now that I got the power killed, I disconnected the power wire. This is my power coming in. This is my power wires, and this is going to my light, and this is going to my fan. Vice versa, it doesn't matter. But we will disconnect this. Take this wire off. Get that out of the way. Take this one here. Take that one off. And now we got the two circuits. Okay. I will need one wire to feed power. We'll go ahead and take this off. That's one of my little piggy wires. Okay. Now on these, you got the hot and you got your device. So your power goes in here and the power goes out there. So all I have to do is hook up one side of the power. Now I never use those push-ins. I always use the wire. Well, wait a minute, those are screw-ins. Hold on. Let me get my needle nose. Okay, so this style, it's not a push-in. I hate push-ins. It goes underneath. It goes under that. So when you tighten it up, it pinches that wire. I'll go for that, but I won't go for push-ins because they always get hot and come out. So then, this is my power wire. I'm gonna set it up like this. And then got the two connectors. Just straighten this wire out. So I'm gonna go with this one on the bottom. Just slide it in the groove. Tighten her up. Same thing with this one. Slide in, tighten it up. Okay. So now all my power wires are done. And all I gotta do now is reconnect. So let's twist that up real good. Put the wire nut back on it. I don't have my big boys with me. Okay, hold on. So now that I've got my switches hooked up, now I need my secondary power for the GFI. Put it on there. Crank the crap out of it. Crank it down good and tight. Okay. Now we need to hook up the GFI. I need the ground, that's for sure. So the ground's the box. So let's take this off. Oh. Okay, so what I had to do, unfortunately, because I don't have a piece of wire with me, is I cut a piece of black wire off. So you got to have ground. You have to have the ground, the neutral, and the positive in order for a GFI to work properly. So we'll shove it up in there, crank her down. Once we got that connected, then we need to do the ground, which is right here. Everything's real tight. That's the only thing I hate about this. Look at that, I actually got a screwdriver out. Okay, so now we got the hot on the right, which is always your gold wire, or always your gold screw. It's always your power supply, and the silver, it's always your ground. Now all we can do is shove it back in the wall. That's always the fun part. So once you get everything shoved back in the hole, nice and neat, of course you want to check your light, make sure everything works. Reset your GFI, and then I always check them. Even though I know it's freaking on, I still double check it. I got 120, 123, everything's correct. Then I'm gonna test it. Bam. Good to go, bro. Good to go. And here in the kitchen, outlet there, GFI there. But that GFI doesn't kill those back there. And I'm within a couple foot of water, so it has to be GFI controlled. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if that controls that. If it does, then I only have to put one GFI in here. If it doesn't, then I'll have to put two GFIs in. You know what I'm saying? So let's test this out real quick. So the easiest way to do it is kill the power and hold on. Get my tester back out of the bag. Take this off, plug this in, turn this on, go to the breaker box. There it is. And now this is dead. And we'll come over here and see if the power is still on this one. Come on, power. That is dead. There's no power there. So let me disconnect that hot leg to see if it kills it over here. I already got disconnected anyway, so we'll just pull power on this. I don't know which one's which, so we'll pull both of them out. Pair of pliers. We'll see what's up. Pull both power wires. Turn the breakers back on. Get the stupid stick out. Okay, so that's the hot wire. And we come over here and we're still dead. So yes, that does control that. So I just have to put a GFI in here to control that outlet. Let's get to it. Let's break this outlet down. Now I went ahead and put it together. Anyways, so what it is your power coming in is gonna be your line, okay? And then on your GFI, you have this yellow sticker that's going to be over top of a set of the poles. That is your load, okay? So your power coming in goes to your line, and then once you get that hooked up, and then you take the sticker off, and the other two wires connect to the load. So then your load is this outlet. So now it's got a tester in it. It just killed it. We are golden, bruh. So I don't have to put a GFI there. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit.